Welcome to the Dopamine Fix gaming channel, and we have another Hunt Showdown video. I got on YouTube today and saw that there was a new video for Hunt Showdown titled Echoes of a Nightmare, so I waited so we could check it out together. I wonder if this is going to tease more abilities, the next event, more about the new legendary hunter, or what. We'll watch this and then try and parse through some stills to see what we can make of this, okay? Best experience with headphones. Oh, word. Say word. This is definitely spiders. Hey, yo. Ah, bugging. Web of the Empress. Okay, so this must be the new event, right? That's what y'all thinking? Alright, I ain't gonna hold y'all. This is how you know an event has gone on too long, when you're getting advertisements for the next event while the current event is still going. I wonder how long we're gonna get between events this time though, because I actually enjoy Vanilla Hunt Showdown, so hopefully we get at least a few weeks, but this does seem exciting. I ain't gonna even joke, y'all. I'm excited. Bring on the horror. The more jump scares and the more challenging AI, the better. Okay, so this first image has a hunter laid out in some underground area, and he has some kind of fanny pack near his abdomen. I'm also not seeing the rope or cordage around the hands that we saw in yesterday's video, so this must be yet another new hunter skin, right? I can't think of any hunters currently with this pack on, so this must be another unlockable hunter skin. And the next thing I noticed is this underground area, and I immediately thought of like Bradley Brickworks lair on Lost in Delta. Although I reckon this could also be on Mammoth's Gulch map, like the underground sections of Rail Yard. There's a section underground where the light shines down at the end of the tunnel if you're looking towards the center of the compound from the boss lair. And that might be the train rail ties above. We also see some pulsating egg sacs in the distance and a ton of webbing everywhere. This image looks like we have desiccated egg sacs, kind of how spider sacs look after all the spiderlings leave the sac. I don't think these will actually be something we interact with though, and more of just adding to the creepy decor. Okay, next our hunter blinks, and now we have a close-up with that egg, and this one looks like what we'll actually be interacting with here. So maybe we interact with these pulsating eggs like spiderlings bursting out of here. I wonder if it'll be how we acquire pledge points, and then we have to dispatch the spiderlings before they envenomate us. Yes, envenomate is a real word. Spiders, snakes, and scorpions have venom, which is injected through a bite or sting, and poison is absorbed through swallowing, inhalation, or skin contact. Regardless, that is kind of how interactions worked with the serpent event. When you interacted with the basket, if you did it wrong, you could get bit by the snake. So I think that might be something that's going on here. Okay, and then here we had this hunter didn't even actually interact with the egg, and the spiderlings burst out of it. I imagine it was either for shock value for the cinematic, or maybe it's because the eggs react to sound and proximity. That would be really cool and similar to ovomorphs, which are the facehugger eggs that they burst from in the Alien series. Oh boy. So now in this image the spiderling looks massive, but it's all about perspective. I imagine because it's crawling up his torso. To be fair, it is still massive, but tiny in comparison to the spider bounty target, I think. The fangs, mandibles, hair, and even the color all really look amazing in this suitably creepy. Like, look at that. Good gracious. The close-up of these fangs and mandibles with the slime dripping, it just looks absolutely amazing. Okay guys, Web of the Empress, I'm guessing that being the spider bounty target, which is composed of various women body parts if I remember the lore correctly. I might need to check out Hazmat's channel to confirm that. Now, is this the next event, or is this a new mode similar to Bounty Clash? I'm guessing it's the new event, but there is a subset of the community that wants the game to be more PvE focused and wants to do stuff like running around and killing AI. So that could be interesting as a mode for them, not me personally. Unless If it was an asymmetric mode where one person controls the Empress, sending out minions, the little spiderlings to fight for her, against a posse of hunters, that would be bold and amazing. I don't know if Crytek would be thinking that far out the box personally. Or would they though? Because to me, Bounty Clash is a ripoff of the Apex Legends Arena mode, and I didn't like that at all. It doesn't feel like Hunt Showdown since it removes the tactical, slower paced nature of hunting down your prey in exchange for cheap thrills. But if Crytek was to take from Evolve, Vermintide 2, or Dead by Daylight the asymmetric nature of one person controlling an enemy and the other team hunting it down, that could be very interesting, especially if they use Vermintide 2's Twitch mode where viewers could dictate modifiers as hunters moved around through the areas of the map. Dude, that would boost engagement to amazing levels. I ain't even ready for all of that, I could tell you right now. Gosh, alright. I'm gonna stop here because I don't want to hype myself up too much with all these possibilities. Y'all let me know in the comments what you think this is. An event, a new mode. It's bound to be good times regardless though, and I'm here for it. And you guys could tune in more for Dopamine Fix.